Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash True Inferno. And I'm back with another Throwback Tunes on another Thursday. And we are reviewing a Ludacris album. This one is entitled Word of Mouf, M-O-U-F. So this is, let me see, this is officially, I did not know this until I actually looked this up. This is actually, most people would think this is Ludacris's second album. Actually, no. This is his third studio album. Now, this is his second studio album that went mainstream. So, yeah, let me clear it up, that controversy right here, right now. His first ever album was called Inferno, which came out May 16, 1999. I did not know this until I looked this up just now. So, I'm like, whoa, okay. So, yeah, there you go with that. That one came out a day before my birthday in 1999. And the thing was, his next album, which was his major label debut album, Back for the First Time. This is rare, but I thought that was his first album. The tracks that were used in Incognito were used in Back for the First Time, except for the intro, It Wasn't Us, Midnight Train, and Rock in a Hard Place. So 4 tracks off of Incognito did not make it to the Back for the First Time album. And then if you go to the Back for the First Time album, not every track is on there is off the album. The tracks that were added strictly for Back for the First Time was Stick 'Em Up, Southern Hospitality, a remix of What's Your Fantasy, and Fat Rabbit. So yeah, there you go with that. But we're not here to talk about his first album or his quote-unquote first album. We're here to talk about Word of Mouf. Now, Ludacris came out with a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 albums. So he came out with one March 31st, 2015. That was his last one after a 5-year hiatus, by the way. So yeah, 9 albums or 8 albums, how you want to look at it. And when I first decided which, first of all, I was going to review a Ludacris album this time around. That was, that was not a debate. The debate was which album though. Was it Back for the First Time or Word of Mouf? Because those two were two of his best. Now, real talk, with the exception of Incognito, I have purchased and or downloaded and or heard every Ludacris album up to date. And all of them have been at least pretty good, with the exception of Battle of the Sexes. I did not like that one. I wasn't feeling that one. Ludaversa was out cold, which was his newest one. And then of course you go backwards from there. Well, actually after Ludaversa it was Battle of the Sexes, then Theater of the Mind, then Release Therapy, which was really good, then the Red Light District, again really good, Chicken and Beer, again really good, then Word of Mouf, then Back for the First Time, then of course Incognito. And at first I was like, I can't decide which one was his best one, Word of Mouf or Back for the First Time. But then after listening to Word of Mouf and then looking at the tracks for Back for the First, and then listening to Back for the First Time, I can clearly say which one was the best one. But I'm not going to reveal that because that will reveal my final review on this album. So let me give y'all the info on this album, which is Word of Mouf. So Word of Mouf came out November 27, 2001. So at this point, I was starting my senior year in high school. So this was done under Disturbing the Peace and Def Jam South. And this album contained 4 to 5 singles, you heard me right. So the first one was Roll Out My Business. The second one was called, let me rephrase that. The first one was called Area Codes. Then it was Roll Out My Business, followed by Saturday Ooh Ooh. Then the next one was Welcome to Atlanta. And then the last one was Move Bitch. So yeah, those are the 5 singles. Now, before I get more into single, let me give y'all the names of the tracks. There's 19 tracks on here, by the way, and out of the 19, 3 of them are skits, meaning I can give y'all top 5. Now, granted, there is one track on here that's like a freestyle, so if you want to call that a skit or not an actual song or whatever, even though he's freestyling, he's spitting verses, so I mean, he performing here, but that track like 2 minutes 13. Either way, you still gonna get 5, because if you even count that, that means there's 15 that are actual songs so I can give you my top 5. So the first track is Coming to America, followed by Roll Out My Business. Track number 3 is Go to Sleep featuring I-20, Fate Wilson, and 3 6 Mafia. I'm gonna give y'all a heads up right here, right now. Expect to see I-20 and Fate Wilson a lot on this album. Track number 4 is Cry Babies, Oh No, followed by She Said featuring again Fate Wilson. Track number 6 is called Howhere. Let me spell that for you. Howhere, and that's one of the 3 skits. Track number 7 is Area Codes featuring the late great Nate Dogg, followed by Growing Pains featuring again Fate Wilson and Keon Bryce. Track number 9 is Graded Hits, which is another skit and a funny skit at that. Track number 10 is the Move Bitch single, which features Mystico and, you guessed it, I-20. Track number 11 is called Stop Lying, which is the 3rd and final skit off this album and the most funniest skit on the whole album. And I'd probably say it's Ludacris' funniest skit ever. Track number 12 is Saturday Ooh Ooh featuring Sleeping Brown. More on that track in a minute. Track number 13, Keep It on the Hush featuring Jazzy Pa, or how you pronounce Jazzy Pa, how you pronounce that dude's name, wherever. Track number 14 is the Word of Mouf freestyle featuring 4 Izzy, how you pronounce that name. Track number 15 is called Get the Fuck Back. I crap you, now that's exactly what it's called, featuring Shauna, we'll go with that. And again, I-20 and Fate Wilson. Track number 16 is called Freaky Things, not Things, 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 Thangs, featuring Trista and Jagged Edge. Track number 17 is Cold Outside featuring Chimera. Track number 18 is called Block Lockdown featuring, you guessed it, I-20. And then this one was a hidden track, but we're gonna call it track number 19 anyway. Welcome to Atlanta featuring Jermaine Dupri. So yeah, and actually let me give y'all the producers real quick. So we got Ludacris, obviously. We also got Swizz Beatz, Paul King, Ben Ladis, Timbaland, Organized Noise, KLC, Juke, and Jazzy Fa again. Also, we got Mike Johnson, and that's it. Well, yeah, that's it. That's everybody. So, yeah, let me give y'all my favorite track. Well, no, let's talk about the singles first. So the first single that came out was Area Codes. Again, this one features the late great Nate Dogg. So Area Codes, which was the first single off of this album, came out June 26, 2001. And this is a very unique song, as its lyrics focus on U.S. telephone area codes that denote the locations of prostitutes which who the rapper has had sexual relations in cities across the United States. So it was like clever. So the song was originally released on the soundtrack to Rush Hour 2. I believe I have that soundtrack, by the way. I could review that. But anywho, it debuted on the Billboard Hot 100 at number 84 back on July 14, 2001, and peaked at number 24 on September 8, 2001. The song was also included briefly in a scene from The Fast and the Furious, which was the very first one. So yeah, there you go with that. And I'm not even gonna get into the cities or general area that were mentioned in the song, but Detroit is one of them. So that's pretty cool. Meanwhile, going back to the charts, it made the Australian charts at number 97, France at number 43, New Zealand we reached as high as 40th. The U.S. Billboard Hot 100, again mentioned, it was top 24. Then the U.S. Hot R&B / Hip Hop Songs, which was as high as number 10. U.S. Hot Rap Songs as high as number 7. The U.S. This is a new one. U.S. Women. How you pronounce? Damn, I can't even pronounce that one. Which is as high as number 9. So yeah, there you go with that single. Now the next single to come out, and again that track features Nate Dogg. Now the next single to come out off of this album was Roll Out My Business. This one came out October 16th, 2001. And it peaked as high as number 17 on the US Billboard Hot 100. The US Hot Rap Songs were peaked as high as 20th. Hot R&B's Hip Hop Songs high as 7. And again with that Wimmick chart, it was as high as number 3. Wow. Mainstream Top 40, it was 23rd. And in the Top 40 tracks, it was 25th. So yeah, there you go with that. Moving on to the next single, which is Ooh, Saturday, ooh, ooh. So, and that one made the UK chart as high as 31, the US Billboard Hot 100, which was as high as 22, the US Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs, which was as high as 10, and of course the US Hip Hop Rap Songs, which is as high as number 4. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And then the next single off of this album, and this one's is, yeah, well, you know, I guess you could call it a single. Yeah, it's a single off of this album, I guess, even though it was a hidden track on this album. But the next single is obviously Welcome to Atlanta, which came out May 14, 2002. Now, not only was this a single off of Ludacris' album, but this was the second single off of Jermaine Dupri's album, Instructions. Okay, so, and this, the music video for this features appearances from Lil Jon, Lil Bow Wow, The Brat, Young Buck, T.I., Monica Black, Usher, Brandy Williams, Evander Holyfield, Warren Forrest, Dominique Wilkins, and Big Tigger. And it samples 5 minutes of funk by Houdini. It contained a dominant sample of Do It Baby by The Miracles. So, yeah, there you go with that. And as far as the charts, it reached as high as number 35 in the Billboard Hot 100, high as 15th on the US Billboard Hot R&B / Hip Hop Singles and Tracks, and as high as number 3 on the Billboard Hot Rap Singles. Now, obviously, there was a remix done that does not feature Ludacris, although his voice was used in the intro and outro, and the remix was strictly Jermaine Dupri, and then it featured Murphy Lee, Snoop Dogg, and Diddy. So, there you go with that. Now, there's other versions of this song. Pitbull did one called Walking to Miami, Cardinal Official, how you pronounce his name, and One's Project did one called Welcome to Tamina. There was one called Welcome to India, for crying out loud, and that one was stupid. Like, it was just retarded. Oh my gosh, there was so many of these Welcome to remixes. Like, you would have a journey trying to find them all. So yeah, there you go with that. Then going back to Word of Mouf, his fifth single is Move Bitch, which features Mystical and again I-20. Now this one came out May 21st, 2002. And if you want, we can go with the edit version. It was called Move, and then of course the B blank blank CH, or simply Move. This song reached as high as number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 333 on the US R&B Hip Hop Singles, the Hot Rap Songs, and the Rhythmic charts as well. Number 3 for all 3 of them. How funny is that? And this song was actually sampled by a lot of songs actually. And actually, Jalen Rose was featured in the music video as well. So yeah, there you go with that. Now, let me give y'all my favorite tracks off of this album. First of all, like I said, Stop Lying is the funniest skit off the whole album. Greatest Hits is another funny skit. That one was hilarious as well. Now, starting from the bottom up, now there's some tracks that I would not be listing on here because they was like, or below that. So here we go. Cry Babies, Oh No, that one was pretty good. She Said was good as well. Area Codes, obviously. Cold Outside was good as well. Roll Out My Business, obviously. Go to Sleep was good as well. Move Bitch, obviously. Block Lockdown was really good. And of course, Welcome to Atlanta was good. Obviously was good as well. Number 5 though, the 5th best track of the whole album, Word of Mouf Freestyle. I mean, it's a freestyle, and this is Ludacris we talk about here. So the lyricism was out cold, and the freestyle was. Now I will admit, the freestyle that was in Back for the First Time was much better than the Word of Mouf freestyle, but it was still out cold. You know, it wasn't no actual beat. You know, it was just somebody beatboxing. You know, that's it, and you know that's why it was so dope. That combined with the lyricism of Luda and 4, so you know it was out cold. That's why I got that number 5 on my list. Number 4 is called Get the Fuck Back, featuring Shawnna, I-20, and Faith Wilson. The beat is hard. That beginning is hard, man. Like, it was just out cold. And then when Ludacris jumped on the track to start it off, man, that's like I say, the track was hard. Like, it was really hard. Number 3 is Growing Pains, featuring Faith Wilson and Keon Price. And this one of those mellow out joints right here, man. And you know me, you know, I like the mellow out joint. So, you know, I had to put this on here, and this was high on here. Number 2 is Coming to America. And even though the beginning is funny, he was like, "That why your penis is clean, your highness." And then some dude jumped in like, "Thank you, king." Shit. I was rolling at that part. But then the beat kicks in, and man, that beat is hard too. Out cold, man. It was really was. But then number 1, Saturday, Ooh Ooh featuring Sleepy Brown. Of all the tracks Ludacris have done, and this is a tough one, I have to say this is his best, one of possibly, arguably, his best track ever. And it's a tough one. It's between this one and Southern Hospitality. That mug was out cold. And then Welcome to My World. That one is really out cold, and that's off of Universal. So it's really between those 3. There may be others, but to me, those 3 takes the cake, in my opinion. So, yeah. And the fact that, yeah, so this is a classic right here, that Saturday track. It's really out cold. So there you go with that. Now, let me give y'all some professional ratings before I give you my review. All Music gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Robert Christgau gave it a B-. Entertainment Weekly gave it a B. Los Angeles Times gave it a 3 out of 4 stars. Hip Hop DX gave it 3.5 out of 5. Rap Reviews gave it 8 out of 10. Rolling Stones gave it 3 out of 5. And USA Today gave it 2.5 out of 4 stars. I think I said Los Angeles Times gave it 3 out of 4. Either that, yeah, okay. So, what do I think about this album? Well, like I was saying earlier, I had to decide which was Ludacris's best album between this and Back for the First Time. And after listening to both of them, Back for the First Time was his best album. Even though the majority of those tracks was off of his actual first album, Incognegro, but them additions of the other tracks really helped Back for the First Time. I haven't heard Incognegro, rather. You know, the 4 tracks I've used specifically for that one. But yeah, there you go with that. So, which means Word of Mouf is in second place. And in my opinion, and I'm kind of comparing Word of Mouf to Back for the First Time, but Back for the First Time, it has so many great tracks. It was like I could listen to that whole album, it won't have any complaints. This one, I'll listen to the whole album, and there'll be some songs that I would skip over. And you know, like Keep It on the Hush, that's one. Freaky Things is another. So yeah, there's a few tracks on here that I'll skip over. And then the tracks I wouldn't skip over, I'll be like, yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's like really good, but there's nothing like Back for the First Time. So with that said, I would have to give this album, I would still have to give this album 4 out of 5. This is an album where it's still a classic, because it still got some classic songs on here like Move and Saturday and Area Codes and the hidden version of Welcome to. Do not buy Jermaine Dupri's album just for that song. Just get this one. Like, I mean, I haven't heard Jermaine Dupri Instructions, but I was never really a Jermaine Dupri fan. So yeah, but I mean, it got some classic tracks on here, so that's why I would say buy a physical copy of it, even though I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. So yeah, there you go with that, man. Y'all know what this is. This is Genuine II, aka the new Jay Gatsby, saying peace out, y'all, and see y'all next time. Yeah.